Hi all, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Let's start reading work using UiPath. In today's session, we are going to discuss about UiPath services. So UiPath has been provided several services, so which is UiPath Studio, UiPath Orchestrator, Document Understanding, Action Center, AA Center, likewise. So there is so many services which is offered by the UiPath. So you can go ahead and explore one by one. So which is like a document understanding, which is used to automate the documents. So in the Action Center, so which is need a human intervention. So when you're going to use an AI fabric models. So likewise, each of the components will be used in a specific scenario so that you can automate your task without any human interventions. So we plan to post these videos in our upcoming session, so one by one, so about each and every concept. So let me have a quick intro about the entire UiPath services so that you can have a good knowledge when you are going to deep dive on those. Let me start with UiPath Studio. UiPath Studio, so which helps to design your workflow. UiPath Orchestrator, so which help to manage your process and like provision your boards, deploys and triggers. So it helps to consolidate each and every actions which is done by the studio and it used to manage in the orchestrator. So you can run and we can do so many things. So I guess you will be watching our UiPath Orchestrator session. So you'll be having good knowledge about UiPath Orchestrator. So document understanding. So basically, they used to automate automate or like is used to fetch the data which is in a document. It may be like semi-structured or structured. So basically, like we'll be having like automating the structured documents. So in the olden days, like we used to follow the tactics like so if it is structured documents, if it has the same structure, only those documents can be automated. So but in document understanding, so we can automate the documents which is maybe like semi-structured or structured, it may be digitalized or non-digitalized. Any documents can be automated using the with the help of document understanding. So the next one is Action Center. So Action Center. So before jumping to the Action Center, so we can have a quick walkthrough about AA Center. So basically, AA Center and Action Center will work as a combo. So basically, like when we are using an Action Center, so we will be using a several ML models. So it will work based upon the confidence. So when the confidence level is low, it will automatically go ahead and create a task in the Action Center so that the human can look on the task and like what actually the action need to be taken care. So whether it need to be like approved, whether it need to be reject. So based upon that, the particular test data which has been approved by the human will be uploaded, will be stacked as a test data in an action center. And next time if the same scenario comes, so bot able to identify whether this need to be created a task. So it based upon the confidence, these things will be happen actually. So like action center, so it is a combination of a AA center actually. So insights. So what mean by insights actually? So let me go to the UiPath services. So basically, what mean by so insight is give like kind of a dashboard view which help you to understand like how many successful rates of the automation which you have done. So the queue utilization. So each and every aspect can be viewed over here. So actually, I didn't create any insights till now dashboards. So let me click on queues which is automatically created by the UiPath template. So it will help you to understand the utilization, like the success rate and the failure rate and the business exception. So in a consolidated view, it will give an entire thing to like make it in a single view actually. So you can see here like totally 67 transaction items, so two queues. So how many has been failed, how many has been like successful. So each and everything so you can go ahead and check on here. So likewise, Insight will work. So Insight is kind of a dashboard which help to improvise your automation. So like if you are creating an automation, so you will be the your product owner should be aware like how it is efficient. So 90%, 80%. Likewise, so we can go come here and we can check our efficiency of your bot every time. So once you have made any bug fix, and the next thing will be test manager. So what mean by test manager? So test manager, so if you have created a flow, right, so someone need to test those flows, right? So but UiPath will come as a product which is test manager test suite, which helps to test automatically when you have designed a workflow. So which help you to give an entire knowledge about so which in which prospectus you will be getting an error. So we can test those using the separate activities which is in test, which is verify activities, verify by attributes, verify by expression. So these are the activities which will be used in the test manager things. And the process miming, task miming. So what mean by process miming and task miming? So basically like process miming, so the document analysis in the front end of the process, so those will be called as a process miming, and the task miming, so which will be run in the background. So to be very like specific, so if you're going to open an application, like say for an example a SAP application, okay, so you need to concern about how to open the SAP application, how to extract the data, how to close this. So those will be taken care with the help of process miming, and the task miming, so which help you to discover the automation scope which can be achieved. So basically as I said before, task miming will be a background process, so it will be installed once, it will be used to, and which can be automated using this automation scope. So it will be installed in your machine, and it will automatically, it will be monitoring your clicks and activities, what actually you are doing. So based upon that, it will give a consolidated report whether the action which you are performing on a day-to-day basis can be automated or not. So it's kind of a discovery. So it helps you to identify, and it helps you shape your process which can be automated and which cannot be automated. And the next thing will be like automation hub. So basically automation hub, so it will used as a pipeline, so where we can store our automation projects. So basically like you'll be having a several automation projects, for an example, so you'll be having a 10 automation project, okay, so you can take only one project and be working on those, so other 9 should be kept on a pipeline, right? So which where should be have all the data about the 9 process, so we should not wait for anything, right? So like the data so should not be fetched on the during the time of automation, so all the 9 automation process data should be already keyed into the system with the sample data, each and everything. So in this prospectus, automation hub will be plays a role. And then integration services, so this is basically kind of a integration services which is offered by the UiPath, so which is a Salesforce activity. So initially we don't have a Salesforce activity previously, but so now UiPath has been made a tie-up with the Salesforce, and we are able to use the Salesforce activities. Likewise, so many activities are came up new, so which is an integration, so that you can directly go ahead and interact with the particular application interface and get it automated. So this is the main advantage of integration services. So and data service, so which is very helpful to make your data in a secure way. Also, like for example, if you are creating around 10 arguments, okay, so you want to pass that particular 10 arguments at out of the workflow. So how do you use? So you'll be like making out argument for the 10 arguments, right? So for example, A, B, C. So likewise, you will be having a 10 arguments. You will mark it as a direction as out. But with the help of data services, you can make a single entity. With the help of the entity, you can pass the entire arguments. So likewise, you can go ahead and process once. So as a consolidated view, UiPath afford these many services which can help you to automate your processes and identify and shape your automation skills. So we can, in our upcoming session, we can start one by one with the document understanding. So how to automate documents, or how to capture data from the document. We can see in next upcoming videos. Thanks for watching. Happy learning. Have a good day.